friends, Tarot Maniacs. How are you? We are creeping ever closer to my birthday on Saturday. So I didn't have any bookings this afternoon. Candor is going live at the top of the hour. So I thought we would have a little bit of fun. So there is a deck that I have never, ever brought out. And I thought I would bring it out today. Wifey, the wrench holder. Wifey was one of my first mods on here. Wifey, thank you so much for being here. Guard the door because we've got craziness afoot. There is madness in the Megxit community. Not that I'm a Megxit channel. So I am going to wiggle on over here and I'm going to go. Yeah, new deck. It's a cool deck too. It's actually a two-parter. There's two decks that go with this. So this is something called the Transparent Tarot. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this on anyone's channel. I don't know if anybody really reads with it. I do see a lot of channels that do like an unboxing for it. But it is a transparent tarot deck. So we'll do some fun with this. You guys can enjoy. I just want to make this look nice before I bring it up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They're invisible. So how this deck works, and like I said, we're going to have some fun with it. I don't know if I need all of this because we're going to do like little mini readings. We'll just do like a couple of cards at a time. So it's a regular tarot deck. It has major arcana, minor arcana. But instead of laying them down, you layer them. Really, really cool. So let's start off with some news. Everybody that's coming on in, make sure you hit that like button. Smash it. Oh, and you know what I want to do too? Hang on one second. I am going to give you guys a little pinned comment. This is just in case anybody wants to book a reading with me. Like I said, I am going to be... Oops. This is not letting me do it. Hang on. Uno momento, my friends. Uno momento. Why, oh, why did that just give me such a hard time? So, no. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. There we go. This is easy. There you go. So we've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Oh, hi, Candor. Candor is going to be live right after this, guys. So I will drop a link for his channel in just a few minutes. We'll finish up at like 5 of the hour. This is just a quick live for you guys. So let's talk about Doria. I know you guys love the Meghan Markle stuff. So apparently Doria has moved out. Let's find out what is going on with Doria. So this deck is major, minor arcana, but we layer it. It's layered. I don't even have the original box. The original box is upstairs. So same thing. We're going to shuffle. I actually sent my friend Debbie a copy of this deck. So Doria, what is going on with her? What is her disposition right now? Some are saying that her payment stopped. Some are saying that she was mad because she was getting stuck taking care of the kids. So I got two cards here. So we have the King of Pentacles, and then we also have the Nine of Cups. We're going to layer that on top of each other. So I want you to look at this. So the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Cups on top. So Doria is being offered all kinds of good stuff. You can see this. This is the offer of good things. Um, how's Doria feeling about this in the moment? And we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I don't think she's sticking around. I think she's going to head on out. Right. These are pretty cool. I didn't know how they were going to read on camera, but I'm pleasantly surprised. So, how is Megan actually feeling about this? Love Steph, the altar nerd. Love her. Love her. I actually need to reach out to her. We were chit chatting a while ago, and life got in the way. Life got in the way. So, how is Megan feeling about Doria? Doria. Doria. So, we have a Six of Pentacles. This is interesting because you guys know when I talk about Six of Pentacles, I got to iron this sucker. When I talk about Six of Pentacles, it is unequal parties that are involved in that. One party needs one more than the other. So is it Megan that needs Doria, or is it Doria that needs Megan? We have the Nine of Pentacles, and you can see here, Megan is the one that's trapped. She has given up freedom for luxury, and she needs Doria more than Doria needs her. So what's the antidote to this? The antidote is the Queen of Wands. Megan is going to have to go it alone. She's going to have to go it alone. But what is her response going to be to this? What is the response she is formulating with this? Those of you that are jumping in, we're working with the Transparent Tarot. This is a deck I've never worked with on camera. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm going to bring out the other part. Oh, I'm sorry, wifey. I'm sorry. I wish I, you know what? Let me make it bigger. Let me see. Is that any better? Maybe that's a little bit better. So what's Megan's response going to be? The Five of Pentacles. She's a little bit sad. And then we have the Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles stuck in that position. Really, she's in another world, stuck between the two positions. Wild there. Wild. So now here, we're going to add some fun to this. This is the companion deck to it. There's more, but wait, there's more. So this deck, we can actually work with the same, and we can layer as well. It's my understanding. So, for example, here we go. Here's the moon, and then we would put it. I don't think that's going to read very well. We're not going to do that. We're not going to use a companion deck. Another day, McLeod. Another day. Another day. We'll use that one another day. This deck is actually pretty exciting. We'll read with it separately. We'll go back and forth. So, how's Harry feeling about this whole thing? Let's read with this. How's Harry feeling about this? Oh, how'd we get upside down? Oh boy. Put that one down. Put that one here. Let's shuffle again. That was sloppy. Oh, who needs an iron? I totally need an iron. How's Harry feeling? The answer to Dreamer Prince, indeed. So I do think that he's kind of, well, we don't need her. We've got each other. We're soulmates. Soulmates. We're stuck in this together. The Gift of Liberty. I think he is actually pretty happy about Doria leaving. It's probably, one less thing. And he's just hopeful for the future. So What's Megan's response to that? He's going the wrong way. Raindrop. I know you guys love it when I do Harry's voice. Oh. Megan's response, dancer 7, dancer 8, and judgment. She is crafting her response. I don't think she really has one. It does seem that people are fleeing from her. So does Megan have a waning support team? Wifey. Is Megan losing her support team? Is her support waning? So we've got 10 of wands. 10 of wands. That's a tough one. What else? The theme, 2 of swords. She is trying to figure out where the least friction is. And I don't know what that is. 4 of... Oh, that's I'm sorry, guys. So that is our Emperor card. So we've got the 10 of wands. This is the Emperor card, guys, the one that looks like the city. Dunn left the building, right? Yeah. So it's all become too much. The choices that she has, she is trying to be judicious about them. She's trying to be the boss. What is our outcome from that? Let's pull an outcome card. We have 9 of swords. She's going to double down, guys. Or 9 of wands. She's going to double down, and she is going to bring in some of her old cronies. So maybe we'll see the return of Marcus Anderson. Maybe we'll see the return of Omid Scobie. I don't know if that's the case. Aries Rainbow Child. Yes, you can ask a personal question. Just put it all in bold so that I can see it. Capital letters. Capital letters. So I think she's going to try and pull in some of her old cronies that we haven't heard about in a while. How are they going to respond? She's got to scrape the bottom of the barrel. How are her old cronies going to respond? So Ace of Pentacles, all of them, hey, this is a good idea. Let's reestablish. 7 of Cups. There's so much that we could do if we partner together. And 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Look at that. 7 of Swords is their intent is to take from her. Their intent is to capitalize on the situation with her. Interesting. Aries Rainbow Child, hook me up with your question. But while you're doing that, I'm going to pull up Candor. I'm going to drop his channel. Hello, Stephanie. That is Candor's channel. And we are going to migrate right over there when we're done here. 5 to the hour. We're going to migrate on over there. You dreamed of Tom Cruise 3 nights in a row. Not a fan. So weird. Wifey, let's talk offline because I actually had a dream about Tom Cruise. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be looking for a new wife. So when I was in Los Angeles, he was actually auditioning wives. And I know that on good account. There was a few people that were being auditioned. So let's see what's going on with him. Let's see what's going on with him. Again, for entertainment purposes only. Oh, I got one card. So we have Five of Wands, collaborative effort, scrambling. Remember that our fives are when we're actually boots on the ground and working towards something. Oh, let me move this up, kids. Boots on the ground and working towards something, but it's still a bit chaotic and not firmed up. Ten of Swords. I don't think he's getting a lot of positive responses if he is looking for another love interest. I don't think he's getting a lot of positive responses because everyone's onto the game. Everyone knows what this game is. Everyone knows in Hollywood that he, shops for it's a role. It's actually a role. So, oh. Penelope Cruz was adorable. Guys, I'm gonna drop Barney's link too. Let me get over there. So if you're not subscribed to Barney, head on over there. You can give him a sub too. He's live every Monday through Friday, 9:00 with Lawyer Chick, and they talk about pop culture stuff. They talk about stuff that's got, or not pop culture. They talk about politics, stuff that's going on in the world, important stuff, good information. He's got great people that come up on the panel. So go over there, give them a sub, check them out. It definitely is illuminating. You're going to hear a lot of different sides to stuff. Trending, you are trending. So, yeah, Tom Cruise. How's Tom Cruise gonna fare in this? How is Tom Cruise gonna fare in this? So we've got those of you that have seen Starsky and Hutch the movie, two dragons. Oh my goodness. So we have the Magician here. This is the Magician card. Very, 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 this again, transparent tarot deck. When it's got the numbers up at the top and the bottom, those are major arcana, and then we get the side ones are the minor arcana, but you layer this deck. So we've got the Magician here. That is alchemy. That's making things happen. I think he's going to do fine. It looks like King of Pentacles. There's going to be money involved in this, which again, money makes the world go round. It's not, I think it's hard to be critical of people that are creating currency in their particular situation. Some people can be bought. It's unfortunate, but some people can be bought. And, there are people that benefited greatly from being with Tom Cruise. Nicole Kidman. Katie Holmes. Stephanie, I'm going to jump over to you. Aries, I'm still waiting on your question. So give me a hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you. All right. She's the one with the Costco membership. Music question. Two of the 2000s rock metal bands, Avenged Sevenfold and Evanescence. Bring Me to Life. It's actually a really cool song to sing, speaking as a singer. Wifey, yes, I did. It was very emotional. I actually had friends that flew over to go watch the farewell show, and they live streamed it, and it was pretty cool. I think we all got a little emotional. So, is rock metal going to rise? Is rock metal going to rise now that pop is crap? Are we going to see a return of like rock metal, new metal? Is that going to be our trend? Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. You know, I do think, and we've got a Queen of Wands. I think they're trying to make that happen. I think they're trying to bring like new metal back. Hang on, Kelly. Hang on. I think they're trying to bring new metal back. It's in process. So I don't know if it's going to happen. It really depends. Like I went to go see Jane's Addiction, I don't know, it was like 12 years ago. And I was like, oh, where are all these old people? Like, it was not a good scene. I am obsessed with the Oasis reunion, and I want to go, except I don't have $700 per ticket to go. And or I would, yeah. Do you want to do it on your channel or on mine? On your live, yes, absolutely, my dear. I would more than love to do that for you. I think we'll use regular deck though, not this crazy deck. So yes, I think they're trying to figure out the fit on that. All right. So Aries Rainbow Child, a new girl came into my life. Is her intention pure? Having argument with my dad. She's the one with the Costco membership. Noel is a legend, but I always say Noel Gallagher. First of all, he's freaking hilarious. He is a funny guy. I've been like binge watching his interviews, and he's really, really funny. But he's the kind of guy that if he picked you up in a bar and brought you home, he plays on music. I've always said that about him. I'll keep saying it all day long. He would never pick me though, because I have way too many tattoos. He's anti-tattoo. I saw a funny interview where he was saying his daughter went and got a tattoo, and he was like, "What'd you do that for?" And she got her brother's initials tattooed on her. So it was like, oh. All right. So new girl came into your life. Let's see. Intentions pure. Oh, I'm gonna say Seven of Swords. That's yeah, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign. And Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for a new beginning to kind of escape a shady life. I would just be a little bit careful. I would go slow. Queen of Cups. There may be some backstory here that this individual is trying to restart their life. Just be careful that they don't need you and your stability more than you need them. Yes, I do know that Noel writes all the music. Yeah, he is an unbelievable talent. He is an amazing talent. I saw one interview where it was like this or that, and the guy said to him, oh God, I like you made him pick between two of his guitars. He was like, "Your house is on fire. Which one are you gonna take?" And he was like, "Oh, I can't do it." It was pretty awesome. So, all right, I'm just watching the time, kids. I'm just watching the time. So, Aries Rainbow Child, I would just go slow. I would go slow. Raindrop, I'm not sure what that question means. So, can you clarify it for me? I think I may have missed the beginning of it. Fun fact about Oasis songs. They're really easy to sing when you're drunk. I'm not even kidding. Like the way Liam sings, it's really easy to sing when you're drunk. Barney, do you know that I'm like a professionally trained singer? I trained for opera for 8 years. I took singing lessons my whole life. I sang in blues bands. Sang in rock bands, cover bands, all kinds of stuff like that. My mom wanted me to be a Broadway star, but I did not want to do that. I was not interested in Broadway. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. That's what my mother wanted me to be, and I was not having it. So, Kelly Bruner, is my son going to buy the property he has his sights set on? Sorry, wifey. How about a little Aretha? If you want my loving, if you really do, don't be afraid, baby. Just ask me. I missed my note, so you get them. You get the point. You get the point. I'll be singing on Saturday, I think, with one of my buddies. So, as we cruise around for my birthday. So, is your son going to buy the property he has his sights set on? Page of Swords. He has to be the negotiator on this. So if he's got his idea, Page of Swords has a great idea, has the ability to go in there and negotiate. I hope he's got a good real estate agent. I got a lot of cards here. Emperor. We got Emperor energy, and we also have 9 of Cups. That's a yes, ma'am. That's a yes, ma'am. But make sure that he sharpens his swords, sharpens his words, and gets in there and has good negotiation strategy. So if he does not have a good real estate agent, he should look up how to strategize and get in there and kind of write the script for the real estate agent. So yes, negotiation is wide open. If he's smart about it, he can get the property for the price that he wants. Best of luck to him, Kelly Bruner. I'm coming home. I'm going to miss Ozzy when he's gone too. I am going to miss Ozzy. Dora! Dora the Builder! I now I'm gonna have Bob the Builder stuck in my head. Bob the Builder. You get like the craziest earworms after you have kids. Like I'm gonna bring myself up a little bit so you guys can actually see me. There we go. I get the craziest earworms from having kids. So like theme from like the movie Robots is my son loved that movie Robots. He was so little. He was like, I want to watch Wobots. It's so freaking cute. So will I be pressured? Will I go back to the place I was pressured to leave? There we go. Sharon, hope you're having a great day. Now that's interesting. Jane, get off this crazy thing. Page of Pentacles. So I do think that there is an opportunity to go back there, but I don't think that SpongeBob is in my head all the time. I think there's an opportunity to go either start anew and go in a different direction, or you can go backward. What happens if you go backward? Eight of Wands, speed, communicate. If you go backward, we have a fast return to complications. So I think if you do, fight the power and go backward to where you once were, that you kind of get stuck in this weird vortex of chaos. Let me see. I know you were pressured to leave that place, but maybe it was for a reason. What was the reason for leaving there? Wait, is it Prima's birthday? What's going on? What's 83? I gotta scroll up for a sec. Prima, happy birthday! Is it your birthday now? I didn't know we were birthday neighbors. So what was the reason, Sharon, you were supposed to leave this place? Six of Pentacles. It was the universe throwing you a solid here. It was an opportunity, Page of Pentacles, to start anew and go on a new path. So even though you were forced to leave there, it was an opportunity for you to take charge. King of Pentacles here. Take charge of where you were going. And make new alliances. So I think it was actually a good thing, even though sometimes there are things that take us in a different direction, but it's for a good reason. It's for the reason to help us grow and do something differently in our world. And perhaps to meet people. I do have one criticism of this deck, guys, because it's plastic. It's a little bit hard to shuffle-reeny. Kelly, that's great news. Everybody, woohoo! Well, I don't even know what I said. Did I say that? Did I say good things were going to happen? Celebrate. Hit those emojis. Help Kelly celebrate. Hey, Sky. I am the eye in the sky, thinking of you. I love Alan Parsons. Aries Rainbow Child, the crown next to your head is a new thing that YouTube has done. They actually created like a leaderboard of people that are top chatters in the chats. I think they show 3, but if I click on it, I can see like who's chatting and who's not. So it gives me like a little bump. So before we go any further, so I want to do a little. I want to do a little birthday wish for Prima. Prima has been a subscriber on my channel since the beginning. Prima, we love you. So, Queen of Pentacles, your future is what you make it. The destiny is in your hands. And we have the Strength card. So, slow and steady wins the race. So, just keeping that nice steady pressure on your life, you're going to be just fine. You get to craft your future right now, which is really, really cool. Really cool. All right. So, guys, we're going to be coming to a close. I got a few more questions on the board. Raindrop, my favorite YouTube handle. Best YouTube handle ever. Next to Dora the Builder. Dora the Builder. So, Raindrop. So we're talking about how does she know me? Okay, Joe, your question's the last one on the board, guys. Sorry about that. Hang on. Where's Joe? Joe, you're the last question on the board. Sharon, I am going to try and get to you, but I can't step on Candor's live. Candor's got a live coming up. So, how does she know you? Queen of Pentacles. I don't think she does. I think, oh, wait. Let's shuffle a little bit. Sit tight, guys. Sit tight. Sit tight. And if you want a longer reading, I do still have time on my schedule later tonight and tomorrow. So, Sky, we'll catch you later. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in, honey. So, we've got, the moon. Oh, the High Priestess. High Priestess. This is a secret. King of Swords. You have to ask. So the High Priestess holds secrets. She's the secret keeper. In the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, she has the Torah on her lap and she's got a curtain behind her and the waters of intuition and spirituality behind her. So, but you have to ask her the right questions to get her to answer them. I would ask questions on this one. possibly related. How does she know me? I think you have to ask her. I think you have to pull this out of her. The King of Swords gives you the nudge that you have to get that information yourself. That, it's not information that the universe wants to give you. They want you to discover it yourself. I know that sounds lame. Some things like, that's something that some people don't understand about tarots. Yes, transparent tarot. Thank you, Elizabeth. So that's something that people don't understand about psychics and tarot readers. Sometimes we can't see everything, and if a psychic tells you that they can see everything, give me their number, because like I have questions. I have questions. But sometimes there's information that is hidden from us. Star, you are up. You are up. Am I going to meet a good man soon? Now, the love of your life. I want to tell you something. Relationships can be easy to put together. Like Greg and I, we have a lot of things in common. We get along, very, very well. We make a lot of jokes. We're very tolerant of each other's goofiness. So, Fool card here. The trick with relationships is to work through those rough patches. So love of your life can be somebody that you have to kind of work through. Here is our Fool card, new beginnings. We are starting things up. Not like the Rolling Stones. It's not like Start Me Up. And the Six of Swords. Oh, that's good. So new beginnings are going to take you in a direction of salvation. So, oh, Tina, excellent suggestion. Thank you. Thank you. I love that idea. This deck is going to last forever. And then the Page of Wands here is the excitement. So I do think that you are on the cusp of meeting someone. However, the choice is yours. You have to, if you see something that appeals to you, don't jump on it, like jam on it. Don't jump on it, but make the move. Don't wait for things to come to you. When we get the wand energy here, wand energy is about you going and making things happen. You have to actually act upon it. You have to let your passions and your interests be known. So have that in your back pocket. So yes, I do think when we're looking at the Fool card, it is eminent. So, make the most of the summer. Go out there. People are running around in Speedo bathing suits. My husband runs around in a Speedo bathing suit on the 4th of July. You guys saw him in all of his regalia. And if you haven't seen, Greg did reveal his face the other night. So he is out there. So his face has been revealed. It was on one of my lives, but I did clip it. Dave Murphy was very excited. Dave Murphy's seen him before, but Dave Murphy was like, this is like, I can't believe this is happening. So Gregopedia's face is out there. You can see my handsome, tall, dark, and handsome husband. A lot of people were like, oh, I thought he was going to be bald. Hell no. No, he's not bald. No, he's got a fabulous head of hair. Not bald at all. So, all right, we got a couple more questions. I saw is it Jessica Simpson's birthday? Did not know that. Okay. All right. So what? Hi, Misty Beethoven. I haven't seen you in a while, baby doll. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you've been following the kittens on the porch. Got lots of kittens now. Our house panther AJ was very curious about them today. He was watching them eat outside, and he was like, "Ooh, they look like fun." Jessica Simpson's birthday. What is going on with her? I know she midlife. Yeah, she definitely looks like she's done that. So I one of my favorite things to do is to like look at, plastic surgery videos, things like that. And everybody is doing the facelift thing. So it looks like they're dissolving their fillers. They're a little saggy from the fillers getting dissolved. Then the whole Ozempic thing, which, like, don't get me wrong, like I'll be on that that party in a minute. But then they have to do the whole facelift thing, and so that's why everybody's looking great. Christina Aguilera, Kylie Jenner, uh, Chris Kardashian. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. What is going on with Jessica Simpson? 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. This is her comeback. She's doing like a comeback thing. And Page of Cups. So, I don't want to say that she's a little bit delusional. But she does, I believe she's a teetotaler right now. I think she did stop drinking. But I did take one 90-day round of Ozempic, and you have to be really smart about how you do it, because it will make you just not eat, which will make you a little wacky, just because of the way that it works. And if you're not eating any fat, if you're being kind of ridiculous like that, it's going to cause some issues. I did do it. Yeah. I also got a COVID shot, so I'm dumb all around. I didn't want to. I felt forced to do it. So, I regret it. Honestly, I regret getting that thing. But if you have to, what you have to do is do the heavy protein. And you need some fat. So you can't do keto. You have to have some fat in there. Otherwise your brain's not going to work. This was extensive research that I've done. So, Sharon Lester actually has a really good, she's an amazing person. She had, like a whole video on her Ozempic journey. Rick Paul, my buddy. I know you guys are having some great weather. So if you're not careful about how you eat, it winds up being like the dieting that people did in the 80s. So you wind up just being wasted. Your muscles start to waste away, and you start to have some cognitive issues, not permanent, but just because you don't have any fat. You need fat to think. I'm sorry. You need fat to think. That's the Italian side of me saying it. You need fat to think. You need fat and carbs. But with Ozempic, because you can't eat that much, you have to be very careful. So I think that there is a little delulu going on here. And we have the 8 of Swords. She's kind of trapped in. So I'm not diagnosing her, but I think that she sees herself a little bit differently than how she actually is, if that makes sense to you guys. I think she just sees something very different in the mirror. I think she sees something very positive versus what's actually there. So, all right, Issa, thank you. Hang on, because I've got one more question, and then we got to migrate over to, actually, you're going to be my last. So no more questions, guys. We're closed for questions. Sharon De Niro, attracted to someone born. I started a read for you a few days ago, but didn't get to clarify. Attracted to someone born. Does he consider me a friend? Hang on. Page of Pentacles. No. He sees something a little bit more long-term there. I would, and the star sees something coming in the distance. So, absolutely, I think that there is some longevity there. Make a move, Sharon. Bust a move. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I have a lot of meat on my bones, Tina. I married Greg and gained 40 pounds. Like, I'm not even kidding. Poor Greg. So, but I have an injury, and I did the whole menopause thing. So, it was, I like to think that I look better than I do. So maybe I'm a little dysmorphic myself. Isa, good to have you in the chat. Thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate it. It does keep my channel alive. Wonder if I should have been job hunting for an online job. I'm an RN. I'm worried about the big bill that was passed. I'm in Silicon Valley. Okay. My son wants to go to school to be a nurse. So we're looking at schools for that right now. No, here we go. Foundational stuff. Hang on. Let's see what we get. Knight of Wands. So, and we have the moon. So first thing I want you to do is dip into your contacts, your if you're on LinkedIn, if you're you have any of the professional social medias, dip into those contacts and see what they're doing. I feel that there is an online job for you as an RN. So, and I'm assuming you're talking about like a nurse line or something like that, not just looking for a job online. But I do think that there is a part-time thing that you can kind of slip into and do online part-time. That is the start. So I don't know if you want to have two jobs. Like, who wants to have two jobs? Nine of Pentacles. I do think that that's going to secure your position over there. Nine of Wands. And eventually you do get to kind of stick in there. Ace of Swords. They find a position for you, but it would be more of a supervisory position. So, if you're going to look for another one, do part-time, get your feet wet in there. And then I think you can segue right into a management or a managerial position. So I know that sounds kind of weird going part-time from a management position, but if you're doing it part-time and you have your regular full-time job, then I think it's an easier transition. So, but listen, guys, we are going to wrap this up. Isa, again, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who's been here. Let me drop Rick Paul's link too. Hang on, Mr. Rick Paul. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Rick Paul. Rick Paul is a very, very good friend of mine. Whoop. Hiding that comment. Whoop. Nope. We're going to remove that. We're going to bring me back up. There we go. Do, 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 do. I am the eye in the sky, thinking of you. I can read your mind. No, I just want to go to your channel. Why won't it let me go to your channel? For Pete's sake. I have no idea why it's not letting me go to your channel directly like that. Rick Paul. How come I can't spell psychic? I am batting 1,000 today, guys. And there's my buddy Rick Paul. Everybody go on over. Be friends with him. Rick is a good guy. Really, really a good guy. So, all right, kids, we are on the threshold of my birthday, and we're all going to go on over to Candor's. So, if you don't have Candor's channel, we're going to talk about lots of cool stuff over there. So Greg is sleeping. Greg works until retirement. He is working the afternoon shift in our town, which is the overnight. So thank you there, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Yes, there you go. Rick is a tremendous dude. Very cool guy. So, and I can actually, Candor's got this set up. So let me copy here. If you guys want to jump right over to Candor, paste. That is his live that he's going to have going in just a minute. So yes, go on over there. Go, oh, wifey, you're the 29th. I didn't know you were. Why did I not know you were the 29th? I have to put that in my phone. Everybody, we're going to head on over there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. CCD, I'm sorry. That's my ADD took over. He maintains his schedule. So when he retires, allegedly, he is going to come over to a regular normal person schedule. I don't know if he's going to, because we have 2 teenagers in the house and they like to sleep in too. So everybody's like, yeah, I don't even think anyone somebody came down while I was working. But I don't know if everyone is up. So my daughter is getting all of her sleep in before she goes back to school. So all right, guys. So let's head on over to Candor. 3 minutes to start. And CCD, we're going over to Candor. So I will see you guys in the future.